In our current era, is there a downslide in intellect and knowledge amongst our young people? Ezixhi, do you plan to answer this question first, or should I go first?
I think no, there isn't a downslide. I think the problem is why we think there's a downslide is that our society currently celebrates stupidity.
Oh yes, actually, our society does celebrate stupidity.
Whatever is going to raise more followers on social media is what we want and what we like. And it just so happens that what raises more interest on social media and drags people's attention just happens to be what is stupid. So I've met a lot of young people, intelligent, doing doing really good work, but nobody wants to hear what they're saying.
Academics is not being appreciated. Creative work, intellectuality is not really appreciated, and
very few people want to hear what they're saying, and most especially social media does not want to hear what they're saying. So you see a situation where somebody wants an ambassador for their for whatever they're building, and instead of picking the students who has put in the work and has studied this and is very passionate about what they do, no, they pick the person with the most likes, and it just so happens that the person with the most likes is dancing.
Oh yes, our society appreciates people that do ridiculous things because, quote unquote, people have unlocked the code that when you act a fool online, you get appreciated and you get the instant likes and brands will sponsor you. So,
or not just dancing, probably something ridiculous that gets people to say, what am I looking at? Anything that gets the most likes is what we celebrate. So it's not that there's a downslide or an Olodo pandemic, as we like to say. We don't have an Olodo uprising or what we have is that we are celebrating Olodo, and we didn't just start that.
Yeah.
It's not something new. We have celebrated Olodo for a very long time right now. We've been celebrating Olodo for a very long time now. I think the celebration of Olodo started when we started to shift from our traditional values of valuing hard work to start to value the results, which is money and fame. So whether you're smart, whether you're willing to put in the work, whether you're knowledgeable, it doesn't matter, is what can you show? Show workings. So if you've been putting in so much work for a very long time and you don't have monetary status for it, it doesn't count. And that's why a lot of young people seem to be moving away. They might know, like I was speaking to a young lady not too long ago, and she was saying that she doesn't like to speak in, discuss some certain kind of things with some people because they just move away. Like they just want to talk about what is trending. So we have a lot of very intelligent young people. It's just who cares about what they want to say. So they have to just showcase what people want to hear about. So what do you think, Gigi?
So I totally agree with you, Ezixhi, because few weeks ago there was this video of a particular quote-unquote celebrity on TikTok, on social media. I'm so tempted to call his name, but he has a university that people, young men and women in Nigeria young men in particular, go to patronize his stupidity. So before he started doing all this, he used to make very, very intellectual and very, very reasonable content. And then I came across a particular video that he made years ago. This was around 2023. And then he was saying something along the line of that the best way to get attention online is by being stupid. And he gave examples with the cross-dressers, the people that come and just start making stupid content literally, because that's what gets people's attention. Mm-hmm. And then fast forward to around 2023, 2024, no, 2024, 2025, his content changed. He's now wearing boxers and singlets to come and start misbehaving online. And you will cry, you will do this, you will do that. And then I'm like, okay, this is the person that I think that had this kind of knowledge. Why is he acting like this way? It really shocked me, the switch I saw. And then I knew it was going to happen because he said it, because he said that people are attracted by stupidity. No one wants to do this or do something intellectual. Okay, for example, now there were these kids from the eastern part of Nigeria that went abroad to represent Nigeria in a maths competition. These young men, do you know what it means to be the best mathematician at just 13, 14, 15, 16 years? They were 3 young men, and then no blog posted that. Like, they didn't make it viral, but someone was using pipe to do this, and it was just going viral on TikTok. If you're on TikTok, you know who I'm talking about and what I'm talking about. Like, it went viral. Everyone was talking about people like grown-ass men and women were out there keeping cameras in front and say, hey, they do this, they put, like, that is misplaced priority. People that have startup, if you sit down with some of these founders, and some of these, not just founders, most of these young people, especially with Gen Zs, yes, they say Gen Zs that they do this, they do that, but like, you know, we can't just take shit from people, especially the intellectual ones. I'm not talking about the ones that are dancing on TikTok or making.
You know the funny thing, right?
Yeah.
Many of them do have a lot of ideas. The problem is that they've hacked the system.
Yes.
If I want to make it, I have to put out this kind of content.
Exactly.
So why they have like a lot of things that they have to say and do, like a lot of intellectual things, they just know that, okay, for
people like Nigerians like this
if I want
thing.
to make money, this is what I have to
Exactly.
do. So it's just like a job for them.
Okay,
I'll be stupid online.
Period.
I'll be your fool.
Exactly. Okay, now one reality show that everyone loves watching in Nigeria is Big Brother Naija. That was one of the favorite. That last year we had a participant that was very intelligent, Faith. I don't know if you guys watched it, but like that one guy I felt like he was gonna win the show eventually because of how intelligent he is. But like, people didn't really like him because of, he calls a spade. And then people prefer that whole content thingy. And then because of that, everyone is observing, everyone watches and they believe that, okay, being like this pays more. Exactly. I mean, if I'm going to be stupid online and make thousands of dollars, all of us will be stupid and people will enjoy the stupidity. But like, because of that, people are not rewarding intellectual capabilities. And it's terrible. And then you see intellectual people acting up just because of, I mean, a nigga has to eat, right? Mm-hmm. So, yes, I totally agree with you. I hope we do better, not just for ourselves, for the younger generation. We need to
celebrate what you want.
Yes. If we want Nigeria to be better, it needs to start with us, because God is not going to come down from heaven to make it happen. We have to make that change happen for ourselves. So me, you, every single one of us, please, let's do better. Let's appreciate intellectual abilities. It will go a long way helping our country, I beg.
Yes, your teacher doesn't have to be dancing for you to learn.
Period. And teachers, please stop dancing with your children, your students in school. Teach them something. They should touch grass. Make them touch grass. You know, it's good, it's better. It gives us a better understanding of our abilities.
And then you're also, if the more we encourage such content, we're encouraging the next generation to do more of that.
And then people engage with some stuff like that.
Because I don't even see intellectual acts. So some of these things, like, okay, dancing, I don't have an issue with dancing, right? But let's be intellectual dancing. Are you dancing, or are you just here to display some kind of ridiculous?
And then you see some people, you're chatting with some people on social media, they're using abbreviation, clock it, per. I'm not against that. I use those words a lot, but like, I mean, you go with people, person they talk, person they tell you, crazy, that's mad. And people cannot have intellectual conversations again because of, it's more elite, it's more, what should I use now? It's more trendy.
I think the major problem for me, right?
Yeah.
Would be the next generation of children that are coming up. Because right now, as an adult lady, I meet other adult ladies, and I can clearly see that from the content they're putting out. This person is clearly not that stupid. They're playing a role to get the money that they want, because that's obviously what is being celebrated.
Period.
But then the 10-year-old, 12-year-old, because all of them are on social media. Let's not pretend like they are not. 9-year-olds, they see this and they just assume that this is what being an adult is. Forget every other thing they're teaching you in school. That doesn't sell. Can you dance with your pajamas?
Get ready with me and you're half naked on camera.
Exactly. Can you go make a video of you baiting with somebody else?
Jesus Christ.
Can you do that? And they think that they believe that this is what being an adult is like. For an adult that is making that content, they already know better, but they're doing this so they can make money. So the more we keep celebrating content like that, the more we are encouraging the younger generation to not study anything else.
Yeah.
They just want to study, okay, at 18, I can just get one boy, start dating him, we'll start making content and our life will be great.
Oh, you hearing someone?
only happily ever after.
Someone
Happily
saying,
ever after.
someone saying something along the line of that a particular type of content creator is their role model. They don't need to go to school so they can emulate that kind of role model.
I'm going to be a streamer. I pity you.
And they're out there doing the dumbest shit. Like most of they're looking at people in the US to like people that stream in the US and all. And come on, like you can't be comparing your environment with another environment. It's totally different. Just like they had oh God, Jesus Christ, like this particular streamer, I think Emzo, that's his name, and then another one, Olodo Uprising Group. And then he was there, and then there's this other guy, Shank was there as well, and they were having conversation about how he's 10% Nigerian, how he's 2% Nigerian.
Oh, I
and
think I've seen
they were
that.
engaging. One particular person was seated there and was like, it was a hilarious something to watch. And then you can imagine a grown-ass man, you cannot engage in that kind of conversation. And then someone will wake up tomorrow and say they want to be like that person because money is not everything. Money is important, but it's not everything. Intellect is very important. Having to engage in conversation is very important. Having to hold conversation with people, it's very important. It's not everything that you shout, or more, that's crazy, mad, oh, hey, Jesus. Read books, increase your vocabulary so you can hold conversations and have a robust vocabulary. It's not about just going to school, it's about helping yourself
Stop
to do better.
celebrating stupidity.
Period.
Most
That's what we're talking about.
importantly.
Oh my God, I'm even saying the period, but yes, you clock it.
Period.
So yeah, we are going to the next question. I hope we did justice to that particular question. You think we did justice to that?
I think we did.
Period.